honest with me. I mean, that's what we're here for.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just had enough. Just kind of done.
So where was your girlfriend during this?
She had just woken up.
That's not
Did
good
she know
enough.
that's what you were going to do?
I don't think she did. She was trying to get her eyes open, and I started getting upset, saying I'm tired of being woken up by these damn dogs, and she didn't know I don't think she knew I had the gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what she knew, to be honest with you.
Well, why try to kill Mo instead of the dogs?
Because I was agitated with her. Because I kept telling her, she kept playing her music loud, and
But y'all always got along, right? I mean, before this? I mean, have you ever talked to her and said, hey, can you keep your music
yeah, I
down?
did. I went over there one time. I think it was last week. She was like bamming her music loud. And I said, I knocked on the door. I said, please, I'm begging you to turn the music down. I can't
No
sleep as
reason.
is.
No probable cause.
Have you ever did anything like this before? How long have you had the gun?
I've had guns off and on.
Which there's nothing wrong with it. I'm a pro gun person.
Yeah, probably had it maybe a year and a half, 2 years now.
How old are the kids over there?
One's 12, one's 9, one's 5.
Do you have any kids of your own?
I do not.
What did you do after they ran out the door and you walked towards them or chased them, however you want to put it?
I went next door and told Melissa, I guess, heard the gunshots, and she started crying. She goes, what did you do? What did you do?
Did you go back out the front door or back out the back door?
I went out the front to see where they went.
What did you see when you went out?
They were standing up by the mailbox, and then they had, I guess, went further up the street. That's
Did you
where.
shoot again or anything out of them?
No.
Did you say anything to them then?
No.
So if she was sitting here, was able to come in right now, would you say anything to her? What would you say?
I don't know.
Crazy.
I'm just agitated. I don't know what I would say to her.
How long have you thought about doing this?
A month, 2 months.
Huh.
Is that because
This bitch been plotting for revenge.
have you not been able to sleep, or I mean the dogs?
It's sleep, it's everything.
Is there something else going on in life that is causing it?
All kinds of shit. Not used to having a family. IRS is on my ass for 8 to 10 grand.
I wish it hadn't come to that, but I mean, it did. And I appreciate you being cooperative and letting me know.
I'm just being honest.
It's-
If you turn me loose tomorrow, I'd probably go shoot somebody else.
So
What the fuck did she just say?
now that you shot somebody, you feel that you might go back and shoot somebody else. But you never tried to kill anybody before.
No.
I guess that made you feel good, just be like, ooh, relieve some pressure here.
I don't know about that.
She's
I'm
insane.
tired. You
I
ever
can
just
see that.
get tired
Oh yeah.
where you just
We all been, I've been doing this for 26 years. You've been doing it for 13. Yeah, it gets tired. But you have to find a way to get through it. And of course, there's always help, and sometimes it's hard to find that help. I get that.
I don't have any help. I don't have anybody.
That's not a reason to take somebody else's life.
I know.
And you know you're going to be under arrest.
I know.
The victim, who was shot in her chest and her wrist, was treated at a nearby hospital and eventually recovered from her injuries.
Crazy.
Talk to me about it. I mean, it's not much I can do because they bark. But I would have tried to think of something, if it was disturbing her like that. But I asked her on several different occasions, like, I'm so sorry the dogs be barking and, they get a little loud. She's like, oh no, they're fine. I don't hear anything for what just walk in my house like that.
Got you right in.
What the hell is going on?
The suspect
Bruh, if she wasn't, I ain't gonna hold you, but if she wasn't that big weighted, she was like a little skinnier, then I don't know if she would have survived that.
57-year-old Fonda Spratt, was arrested and charged with 2 counts of criminal attempt to commit murder, home invasion, and aggravated assault. On September 15, 2023, almost 10 months after the initial incident, Fonda pleaded guilty to all her charges. She was ordered to pay $2,000 in restitution to the victims and must perform 40 hours of community service. She additionally was sentenced to 65 years, 27 of them are required to be in prison, and the remaining 38 years are to be served on probation. She will be 84 years old when she is released on probation in 2050.
42% of Americans say that they've had a dispute with a neighbor, and the first 2 at the top of that list is noise and problems with pets and animals.
She said she going through IRS, you feel me, mental problems, she can't get no sleep. Now you just added 5 more things on top of your fucking stressfulness, bruh. Like, what the hell?
Now, that's not just statistics, that's real life. People might smile and say good morning, but behind closed doors, a storm could be brewing that nobody sees coming. One bad day, one barking dog, and suddenly that good neighbor energy turns into gunshots. And that's what happens when respect leaves the block. You ever notice how the so-called quiet neighborhoods got the loudest problems? And it's not the gunshots that started, it's the little things. Taking a parking spot and ignoring property lines can turn violent if you're not respectful of your neighbors. When that 911 call drops, shots fired, possible victim down, your brain flips into autopilot. You're not thinking about who started what. You're thinking about what you're pulling up to, how bad it is, can you help, and if you're going to be next. People never lose it over barking dogs. They lose it over consistent inconsideration over time. And yes, there's a deeper psychological issue here. And that's why it's best to remember that although you may not react this way to a nuisance, your neighbor just might. When the interview starts, I expected tears, excuses, something human. But when this woman gets asked if she feels any remorse, she smiles and just says, I don't know, I'm just kind of done. That smile isn't confidence, it's vacancy. It's the look of someone who's already checked out of their own conscience. You can't teach sympathy or empathy back into a mind that's already gone dark. Now, Fonda Spratt fired multiple rounds at her neighbor because the dogs wouldn't stop barking. And when asked if she regretted it, she said she was done. And the scariest part is, I believe she meant it. This could have ended with a funeral over sleepless nights and someone's rock bottom. So if you're running on fumes, angry, and ready to lash out, stop, step outside, and breathe. Because it doesn't take a monster to pull a trigger, just a tired soul with no more patience left.
I ain't gonna hold you. They hit her ass with mad time, Scott. Mad time.